everyone! Welcome back to another inspiring episode of Mr. English Explorer. It's so great to see you here today. And if you're new to this channel, welcome to our growing community of English learners and dream chasers. Before we dive in, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video with your friends who are learning English too. Your support really helps our community grow and keeps us motivated to create more useful content just for you. Today, we're going to talk about something that can completely change the way you learn and use English in your daily life. The topic is the power of English routines. We'll explore how small daily habits, simple, consistent routines can transform your English skills, your confidence, and even your mindset. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's talk about how to make English part of your everyday life. All right, let's start with something simple. What exactly do we mean by English routines?
That's a great question. When we say English routines, we're talking about small daily activities that help you stay connected with the language. It's not just about studying grammar or memorizing vocabulary, it's about creating little habits that make English a natural part of your day. For example, you could listen to an English podcast every morning while brushing your teeth, or read one English article during your lunch break. These might seem like tiny actions, but over time, they build real fluency and confidence.
So you're saying consistency is more powerful than intensity?
Exactly. You don't have to study for 3 hours once a week. It's much better to study for 15 minutes every single day. That's the magic of routines. Small steps done regularly become unstoppable progress.
That reminds me of the saying, success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out.
Perfectly said. And it's so true with English learning. If you build English into your lifestyle, you don't have to fight to find motivation anymore. It becomes part of who you are.
Some people say they don't have time for English practice. What would you say to them?
I'd say we all have time, but we often spend it without noticing. For example, while scrolling social media for 30 minutes, you could instead watch an English YouTube video with subtitles. While driving, you could listen to an English audiobook or podcast. While cooking, you could practice speaking to yourself in English about what you're doing. The key is not to find time, it's to use your existing time differently.
That's actually powerful, because it's not adding more tasks, it's just switching habits.
Exactly. That's why I call it microlearning. It's like turning your daily moments into learning opportunities.
Let's talk about morning routines. How can someone start their day with English?
Oh, morning routines are my favorite, because what you do in the morning sets the tone for your entire day. Here's an easy example. When you wake up, listen to an English affirmation or a motivational quote. Then, maybe write one short journal entry in English. Something like, "Today I feel motivated to learn new things." It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to happen every day. And if you combine it with your morning coffee, even better. Now you're starting your day with positive English energy.
That's nice. Positive English energy. I love that phrase.
Yes, because language learning is not just about memorization. It's about emotion. When you connect English with your feelings and experiences, it sticks in your brain much longer.
Some people feel shy to speak English out loud. How can routines help them overcome that fear?
Good question. Fear comes from lack of familiarity. When you speak English only once in a while, your brain treats it like something unusual, scary, uncomfortable. But when you speak a little every day, even to yourself, your brain says, "Oh, this is normal." So the fear disappears naturally. For example, you can talk to yourself in English while you're cooking or walking. Say things like, I'm cutting vegetables now. I'm going to make some soup. It sounds simple, but it trains your speaking muscles and builds comfort.
So it's like making English your daily friend, not a test.
Exactly. You're not studying English anymore. You're living it.
How about using English at night? Do you have any tips for bedtime routines?
Definitely. Night routines are perfect for reflection. Before sleeping, you can review your day in English. Ask yourself, what did I learn today? What am I grateful for? You could even record a short voice note in English every night. Over time, you'll hear your progress, your pronunciation, your confidence, your flow, all improving. And if you want to relax, listen to soft English music or a bedtime story podcast. That way, your subconscious mind continues learning even while you rest.
That's beautiful. So, morning and night both can be powerful learning times.
Yes, morning builds momentum. Night builds reflection. Together, they create a perfect English cycle.
Now, let's talk about mindset. How important is mindset when it comes to English routines?
Mindset is everything. If you believe English is difficult, your brain will find proof of that every day. But if you believe English is your daily companion, something enjoyable, then you'll naturally want to engage with it. So, I tell my students, don't chase perfection, chase consistency. Because confidence doesn't come from knowing everything, it comes from doing small things repeatedly.
That's gold. I think many learners need to hear that.
Absolutely. Fluency is not an event, it's a lifestyle.
Do you recommend using specific tools or apps for maintaining routines?
Yes, definitely. You can use language apps like Duolingo, Elsa Speak, or even YouTube channels like this one, Mr. English Explorer. Set daily reminders or mini goals. For example, learn 5 new words today, and reward yourself when you reach that goal. You can also create English zones in your environment. Label things in your house in English. Set your phone language to English. The more you surround yourself with English, the faster your brain adapts.
That's amazing advice, and it feels easy, like everyone can start today.
Exactly. That's the beauty of routines. They're small, personal, and powerful. Even if you start with just one habit, like saying good morning to yourself in English, it's already a win.
Let's talk about motivation. What can learners do when they feel tired or bored of learning?
That's a real struggle. But motivation doesn't come from magic, it comes from progress. When you see improvement, you feel inspired to continue. So keep a progress journal. Write what you learned, what you understood better today than yesterday. When you feel low, read that journal. It reminds you how far you've come. Also, change your methods sometimes. If reading feels boring today, try watching a movie. If listening feels hard, try speaking instead. Variety keeps your brain active.
That's very true. So routines aren't about doing the same thing robotically, but doing something every day with awareness.
Exactly. Flexibility is part of the routine. You can adjust your method, but never skip your practice.
Let's talk about social routines. How can people practice English with others?
Great point. You can find online speaking partners, join Facebook groups, or comment on YouTube videos in English. Even replying to one comment a day builds your writing fluency. And if you have friends who also learn English, make an English day. One day a week, talk only in English, even if it feels funny. The more you laugh, the more you remember.
I like that. The more you laugh, the more you learn.
Exactly. Learning English doesn't have to be serious all the time. It can be fun, creative, and social.
Before we wrap up, can you summarize your best advice for anyone who wants to build strong English routines?
Sure. Start small, stay consistent, and stay kind to yourself. Don't wait for the perfect time or the perfect method. Start today, right now, with one small English action. Maybe repeat one sentence, listen to one short video, or write one line in your journal. These tiny steps, repeated daily, become your biggest strength. And remember, English is not just a subject, it's your tool to connect with the world.
Wow, that was such an inspiring conversation. I hope everyone watching feels motivated to start their own English routine today. If you enjoyed this talk, please subscribe to Mr. English Explorer on YouTube. Click the like button, leave us a comment, and share this video with your friends. We love hearing your feedback and stories about how you practice English in your daily life.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. We truly appreciate every single viewer and listener. Keep learning, keep growing, and remember, your English journey is a daily adventure.
Thank you everyone for joining Mr. English Explorer. Until next time, stay curious, stay confident, and keep exploring English every single day.
Goodbye and take care, everyone.
See you in the next episode.